Hello, everybody. Before we get into our introductions, there is a quick scene for me to share with y'all. Sorry. In infinite worlds, there are infinite cities, all named Queensgate. In our last story, the owners of Potentia attempted to run the shop during the Freeze Festival. An injured Rana, a doppelganger of Quinn, the appearance of Lydia Silverspring, and a letter from Shaw's parents stood in their way. Layla discovered that her fiancé was alive. And they had been communicating with Marigold, who revealed that she knew she was Layla's daughter. During these revelations, Austros struck a deal to have a meeting in Potentia in 2 weeks with the head of the Red Cage. As the group plans for that meeting, Shaw prepares to use the tea for the first time to visit the enclave of his parents. It is the 10th of Freeze, and Shaw holds an image of the enclave in front of his face, preparing to drink the tea. But what he finds when he arrives is not what was expected. The peaceful enclave that he had visited in his youth has been recreated in jagged steel. People there have been remade to be part machine, but seem to have no knowledge of their mechanical parts. In the tree at the center, a great living machine in the shape of a dragon looms over the people of the enclave, with exhaust coming from its nose. And with that, welcome to Queensgate Chronicles, our actual play series using my own D10 dice pool system in a playtesting phase that is codenamed Queensgate. Though this may appear to be a slice of life kind of game, it should be noted that Queensgate Chronicles is a horror game at its core, and it may not be suitable for all audiences. Content warnings common to the series include body horror, cosmic horror, violence, and death. If any of these topics become too much, please take care of yourself and step away as needed. We'll still be here when you get back. I am your game master and primary collaborator, Synthetic. You can call me Sin. I use they, them pronouns, and I am joined by our 4 wonderful players. Let's popcorn around and give everybody a chance to introduce themselves, including their characters' names, pronouns, and the answer to the question that I gave them. What would you do to keep peace in your life? Starting with Knox.
Hi! Hi everyone, my name's Knox. Pronouns are she, her, hers. Playing Layla Silverspring. Pronouns are also she, her, hers. I totally have thought about the answer to her question ahead of time, even though I've had 3 days. I had a month. No way, I had a month to think of this. Layla finds peace probably by like doing like very specific, like repetitive menial tasks. Like, oh hey, why is the tea pantry organized like again? Oh, Layla was stressed out. And things like that. That feels like the most Layla thing. Is just like someone give me like 20 minutes alone in a cabinet in disorder. I'm gonna popcorn to Danny.
Hi, I'm Danny, Danny's Corner. Pronouns she, they. Today I'm playing Quinn, who shares the same pronouns as I, Danny. Quinn, who, is, going through some mixed feelings right now with him, with a lot of events going on, but, we're not gonna worry about that. Right now we're gonna worry about the answer to the question, what does Quinn do to find peace, or like what would it so to find peace, I think Quinn is the type to be comfortable in her stress, I think. I think she's very she's normalized stress and concern in her mind so much that she almost finds a little bit of peace in the fact that there are things going on and that there are things happening around her because it means she's still alive. So I think just being involved, making herself involved and in the moment and with people is how she most finds her peace. And she would do anything to keep that peace. Anything. How you doing, Shaw?
All right, let's rock and roll. So my name's Matt. I'll be playing Shaw, he, they pronouns. And oh my gosh, both of us are pumped. Though Shaw slightly less so after stumbling into the digital world here. But I'm jazzed. Shaw finds peace in in being able to be there for his friends. Whenever they need something, it gives him peace knowing that they're asking him, or at the very least reaching out, because it's nice for him to feel wanted by people. That is something that he loves. That's something that he cherishes. And so he's eternally grateful to his friends for that. Yeah, I'm excited to get back into this. I'll pop it over to Cass.
As me, I am Cass, better known as Yoda or Yoda Almighty. I exist on social media. I don't talk. I am she, they, and Istrus Amber Seed is also she, they. I don't think Austrus has ever known a day of peace in her life. Like, she's the kind of person who, if you sent her on vacation, would like reform the government of wherever you sent her because she doesn't know how to sit still. Like, she would clean up an entire beach of trash. Like, she wouldn't know peace. Like, she would know like rest and relaxation and peace if it bit her in the face. So, yeah. But she will do just about anything to protect the peace of her little ducklings here. So bring it, Sin.
Oh no!
Don't poke the bear.
Poke it. Poke it.
Hi, I'm the bear.
Poke it.
That's the person who's been poking the bear all month. Don't poke the bear.
Look, I have to poke now because I know Sin's just gonna unleash hell on me on Sunday. So
Fair enough. So, with that in mind, let's jump to that scene. I would like to know what Shah is going to do appearing in this place.
Shaw is freaking out a little bit because he was already hesitant coming here, and then now seeing what it's like, he's just like, what the hell? And he's trying to look for any semblance of the Enclave that he had seen before in the past. He's trying to look for any landmarks that might have looked familiar once upon a time. The smallest thing, even if it's just like a crack in the ground.
Yeah.
He's just desperate.
What you can see is this area is what you probably call a faithful recreation. But you do see patches in the ground, areas like there's a pond that is actual water. It looks like this place was forged on top of the area that you once visited.
Oh. Um. Help? Uh. Is there anyone here?
There's a younger woman that hears you and comes up. Is this someone that you recognize, or is this someone new to you?
You know what? I would love if it were someone new to me because any little comfort is gone.
That's fair. Then this woman is light brown skin. She has long, messy hair. Round face. And she's dressed as someone would be dressed in Queensgate. But when she gets closer, you see that part of her jaw is steel that has been molded to look like skin. Hello. Can I help you?
Hi. Yes. Please. I've been here before. A long time ago. And it didn't look like this. So I'm scared and I need someone to help me.
Oh, very well. May I take your hand?
Yes, absolutely. Please.
And she will reach out. And the second that you make skin contact with her, the place you knew is recreated before your eyes. You know this is false, but you have a feeling that the people here do not.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I'll take you to the elder if you so wish.
Yeah, that would be great. It's nice to meet you. I'm Ja, by the way.
Hi. My name... Sorry. She stops, halts, and then goes walking and pulling you, as if her brain short-circuited when she tried to think of her own name.
Ja is gonna try to process that for a minute and be like, oh man, maybe it's a secret, so I'll respect her privacy and I will follow a reasonable distance behind.
Okay. And she takes you closer to that large tree that you remember has a looming metal dragon over it. In place of that looming metal dragon is a blue bird of a great wingspan, probably 10, 15, 20 feet wide, with a long tail that comes out into 9 separate inns. And on its chest and on its crest, this bird has white feathers that look like you would be, if you touch them, you would be putting your hand in snow.
Can I touch them?
It's too high away
Oh,
for you to do that.
okay.
But
Bucket list.
there it is. Elder, she calls up, there is someone who once visited this place. And the bird's mouth opens. Oh, hello. It is good to see you.
Hello. I'm sorry. I was reaching to touch the snow like, and I should have asked.
I understand. We often seek to reach out and touch things that we do not understand. It is acceptable. You can if you wish. And the bird comes down and lands in front of Shah, standing up to a height of about 8 feet tall. It is within reach.
Are you sure?
I am.
All right. And I will very slowly reach a hand.
Okay. Let me bring up a thing.
I have too much anxiety for Shot to be left alone. Like, I could actually, if I had my blood pressure monitor on right now, I feel like I could actually see my heart rate go up every time Shot does anything.
Matt.
Meanwhile,
would
I'm
you
over here. I'm like,
please-
I've got personal Jesus stuck in my head. Reach out and touch feathers.
Would you please make a mastery roll?
Mastery. Uh-oh.
Yes.
All right. I have one
Why,
die.
oh, I say continue.
That is a 9.
Okay. 1 success. Now, what happens next is determined by the fact that you actually succeeded on the roll. Because you succeeded, all of your stress, every point of it, is removed. And 1 point of health as well.
Oh, snap.
That point of health is enough that it gives you an ability to basically, you can choose to try to stay if you would like, but you would have to roll resilience.
So
That
I have
that is a reminder, by the way. Thank you. We have had several follows today. Very grateful for that.
Thank you. So I have a goal here. There's something I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So I am gonna roll that resilience
Okay.
to try to stay.
You will have to roll resilience equal to the damage taken, which is 1. So you
Okay.
just need 1 success to stay.
All right. That's a 1 and a 3, so nope.
Okay. So Shaw is knocked back and wakes up back with the teacup in his hands.
All right. And Shaw will, like, I imagine that after taking a bit of damage, he feels a little groggy, a little sore. He thinks about taking another sip, but then he was like, I don't know anything about this, so I should probably go find to find the pros.
As a reminder, Layla was the one who brewed the tea.
Yes.
Now, when you did this, did you just go to the basement to do it? Where did you go before you drank the tea?
So there's a part of me that feels like wherever I brewed it, I probably drank it there.
Okay.
So if it normally is brewed in the basement, that's where I would be. I would just be standing in front of the counter when I took a sip because I was excited.
Fair. Okay. So at this point, it's the 10th of freeze. I will go from where you're talking about, and we will get back to that. Let's start with Alstros. And actually, before we begin, I would like everyone to roll the skill of your choice. This is to give you an amount of successes that you will spend in preparation for the meeting. This is what we call a sequence. So whichever skill you choose will be the primary skill that you will use to help the group prepare for the meeting between the red cage and the second dog.
So, Sin, it's been a minute. The numbers next to my skills are how many dice I'm rolling or how much I'm adding to them?
How many dice you are rolling. And a 7, 8, or 9 is a success. A 10 is 2 successes.
Yeah, I'm rolling dominance because I get to roll 7 dice.
It could be any skill.
It can be any skill.
Rolling dominance.
Okay.
Question. So that has to be the skill we're actually going to use, though. So I have to justify it with that skill.
I mean, you will be able to justify many things. There is a wide berth.
Oh, I can't make decisions. You know that.
If you want, you can go ahead and just roll your highest skill.
I'm going to do that.
So
Hey, Sin.
Yes.
What does 2 10s, a 9, an 8, and a 7 get me?
Oh my god.
That is 7 successes.
Damn,
Very
1 and a 2 in there as well, if that makes anybody feel better. Like,
And
fucking blood spider dice.
if you want, you can modify your rolls with serendipity. 1 point of serendipity gets you 1 higher on the die roll.
Nah, I'm good. I got 7 successes.
What does 3 10s, a 9, and an 8 get you?
That would be 8 successes.
Yeah, boy!
I'm glad you guys are succeeding because I started and I forgot what I was counting to, so I have to start over.
Look, it's over.
I'm glad you guys are doing well. I'm lost.
So,
over here.
I'm going to make note of this, just so we have So dominance for Austros, 7 successes. Layla, which skill did you roll? Nox?
Alleviation.
Alleviation, okay.
Ooh.
8 successes. Danny, what did you roll?
You're gonna have to give me like a good minute, but I'm rolling subtlety.
Okay,
But I will give you the successes in like 2 seconds.
no worries. And Matt, what did you roll?
I rolled profession.
Okay. And how many successes did you get?
So, I rolled 2 die. One of them I got a 10, and the other one I got a 6, so that one will fail. I'm out of serendipity because I used it.
Oh, that would have refreshed at the start of the session.
Oh, I'll use it
Do
to
it.
get to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back at 0, baby.
Yeah, in case
Oh,
I
wait.
did not specify that, your serendipity will refresh at the beginning of each session.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, I got. Wait. Okay, if I use my 5 successes if I use my serendipity, which I'm going to do.
Fantastic.
I was like, did I forget again? I thought I counted this time too. I used my hands.
Okay. That is a total of over 20. So
Dang.
Ooh,
you will have a lot of things that you can do. So now that we've gotten that, Austros, what were you doing at this point to prepare? Like, what had you been doing in the week leading up to this?
Reinforcing every ward, calling in a few favors, making sure that everyone who lives underground knows not to fucking come to the tea shop.
Okay.
And if they do, I'll kill them. And let's see, calling in a few other favors to get information on Muscle Mummy, because I just forgot her name.
Mara.
That.
No, it's Muscle
I don't
Mommy
have
now.
a character named Mara in another game. Mara. Mara. Yeah, I want as much information on Mara and whoever she's meeting as possible.
Okay.
Pretty.
So you were able to get lots of information on the person she is meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Mara was presumed dead. And the last records you have of her date back several years.
Mm-hmm.
The best information that you can come up with is that she seems to have been operating without any knowledge of the major players within the city.
Like they didn't know that she was alive.
Correct.
Interesting.
Putting that together with what you know,
Mm-hmm.
there are 3 reports of people who saw Mara in the last few years. Those people believed that they were seeing things because the second they saw her, she disappeared. As a reminder, Mara is the one who had the ability to stop time.
Okay. So when I say like buffing up the wards and everything, what I really want to know is if I can negate that ability under the tea shop.
Okay.
I know she used it once in the tea shop, and I want to fucking stop that shit.
Used it in the tea
No
shop.
shenanigans of not my creation or marigolds, because she's 5.
Used it in the tea shop and used it above the surface.
Yeah. Can she use it underground?
From everything that you can find, she shouldn't be able to use it above the surface.
Yeah. I know that. Sin, you told me that last game. How do I stop it?
There
Only
is
just near enough to bop her in the face.
There is only one entity that you can think of that would have information on how to stop someone that is capable of that strong of magic.
Did I accidentally destroy a statue of that entity last game?
No.
Oh.
It is where to taste.
Oh, my buddy. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to go talk to her to this Tutti Frutti. Let's go.
When you see where to taste, they are fully healed from the last time you saw them.
Good.
They are standing strong.
Hello, Verity.
What do you seek this time?
So give a brief rundown of who's coming to the shop and what they did the last time they came to the shop. Not who Mara's meeting, just Mara. And say I don't like that she was able to do that in my shop. I would like to nullify that ability. Please and thank you.
In order to do that, you would have to know what she is.
Do you know what she is? Because what I know is that she's supposed to be dead.
The human known as Mara Fairfell is dead in a sense. What stands in her grieves now is something more than human.
Yeah, admit her. I know this bit. We got to all these decades and you still can't get to the fucking point. What is she in simple language?
I do not know.
You could have just led with that.
I promised to give you all the information I had.
You could have said, I don't know the pertinent information, and then the rest of it. I know you're not human and this isn't like your thing, but you've known me long enough. You've got to have picked up on some speech patterns here.
Your speech and your actions continue to baffle me.
One day. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. So you don't know what she is?
If you can find out what she is, I can give you a real answer.
Any hints as to where to start looking?
To know what she has become, it would be best to follow her path.
Her current path or the old one?
When she was still human.
Oh, I don't like going on adventures. This is why I bought a tea shop. Everyone comes to me. I don't have to go anywhere. The drama just walks through my door, stops time, flirts with me, demands my basement. I hire the drama. It lives with me.
I was born in the drama.
Molded by it.
You've never known a day of peace. I've never known a day of peace. Yeah, all right. I will follow her path. Sure. All right, that's what I go off to do then. I don't trust the bitch. And there's a child at home. I can't just bring her. I have a grandchild, technically. More like great why not?
Okay. With that, I think we'll shift for a bit over to Danny. What has Quinn been up to during this time?
So that'll depend very greatly on the answer to this question. Does Quinn know what this meeting's about? Is Quinn told?
That's a
How
good
much
question.
is Quinn told?
What has Alstros told the rest of the group?
Okay. Austros likes a secret, but does not like keeping secrets from the crew because she doesn't want them to die because they don't know what's going on. So they are very well informed and threatened if they choose to be little shits about
it. Then is Quinn told about the part? There was a specific part where Mara said how she had information on Quinn being wrongfully accused. I had information on that bit. Is Quinn told about that? Cool. Okay. Great. Good to know. Quinn doesn't talk to people for a day after that. She's told the information and then she leaves and doesn't come out her room. But after that moment, she acts like nothing happened. Because she in her mind has to get over it and realizes it's Ostros. There's nothing she's gonna be able to say to change anything. So instead, she, I think, prepares the area, as I imagine. Is it like, when we say basement, is it going to be like a specific part of the basement, or is it like, what is like Ostros' thinking there?
That's a good question. Is
I live
this
there.
going to be like the main area of the underhome side of the tea shop? Is it going to be in a private room?
Did you invite these people into Quinn's house?
I mean, it's all of your house.
To be fair, we have a large conference room, let's call it, in the basement.
Okay.
Oh, there's public basement and there's private basement. They are not allowed in the private basement.
Okay, then okay, then
Which I realize sounds like a euphemism. Just roll with it.
I had not thought about that.
if it helps, I didn't. Quinn will take time preparing the public basement. Anyone who I imagine anyone who doesn't seem to get the message of Ostro saying people will not be allowed in a certain time, Quinn takes that a little further and say no one gets past this point for a week, and if you do, there will be trouble. Which is a bit concerning to just hear in your brain suddenly when you're just walking a little too close to the underground entrance. But you know, that's the problem for a couple strangers to deal with, and not Quinn's problem. So besides that, though, I think Quinn wants to learn more about everybody who's going to be involved, and that's probably where the whole subtlety thing comes in. So she will use the tea this time on her own. And I think we'll revert back to her little spy days, and we'll just go listen in on some places that she remembers. People usually talk a lot in, so I talk secret business in. Or maybe if she sees one of the names that Ostros mentioned, she'll trail them for a little bit.
To be fair, you may not have to use the T, because most of the people that you would be able to access would be members of the Red Cage. They would be in Underhome already.
Okay, even better! Look at me go! I'm on them! So honestly, even better. Quinn knows these undercities, these undergrounds a lot better. I think she has like this. I like to imagine she has distinct routes and little like little rooftops areas that she recognizes are she can see from people won't be able to see her there. That sort of type, those sort of ledges, those sort of places like that. And so I think she trails those people and essentially is trying to learn like, are there any from these people specifically, are there any hidden intentions they may be planning in this meeting that no one else knows about? Or is there even just one person who may be thinking of straying off the path even a little bit of what's planned?
Okay. I will ask you, how many successes would you like to devote to this? And the amount of successes you spend will determine the specificity of the information you receive. You do 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Okay.
Easy.
So
easy 3.
Down to 2 successes. You are able to tail a couple of high-ranking members of the Red Cage, and you hear specifically a conversation that goes a little something like this. So, the boss getting ready to have a meeting, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to be bloodless. What? No, that... The whole point is to get close. We do what's required. Okay. But what about the rich bitch? Oh, that little nugget is a surprise. for old Mara. Okay, all right. Say no more. This person walks away from the person that they were speaking to. And after a moment, you hear the sound of a body dropping. Oi! What was that? What would you like to do?
I mean, I want to know too, don't I? Bro, we're both confused. Quinn? Yeah, Quinn will stay to see. I think they'll maybe like. What direction did this body fall from? Like, how far away did the sound?
Let's say you are a good, like, 10 feet up, about 10 feet back on a rooftop. And yes, even the Undercity has a big cavernous area.
Okay. Quinn will watch. Quinn will stay there and watch to see what this person is going to do the discovery for her. Essentially.
Okay. It's not but a few seconds after that you see something that is lightning quick as you come out of the shadows and kill the other member of the Red Cage.
Oh!
I see you there.
Who? Quinn? I think genuinely, Quinn has never revealed themselves, or like very rarely would they be the one to like stumble out of a hiding place. I think Quinn like fully nearly trips off of this roof, like the second she realizes who this is or what this is. She has to like quickly like latch on to like a part of the roof so she doesn't fully drop. And it's like fully seen and it's just like staring.
Oh, come on now, bestie. You don't have anything to worry about from me. We're family. We both have the same agenda. We could work together if you want. But I'll leave that up to you. Otherwise, I could be your personal tormentor. I'm good either way.
Quinn will Quinn will climb down. And she looks like she's trying to steel herself for a second. Like she's trying to put on her normal neutral expression. And she walks towards it, a hand going in her pocket as she does. What are you?
What am I? I'm you. Or a piece of you that you left behind. You didn't need me anymore. But maybe you want me back after all. You cover up where I used to be.
You were an accident.
Yes. Yes, I was. But I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do.
What are you supposed to do?
Make it easier for you to do what you're supposed to do.
And Quinn... In Quinn's pocket is the dagger she has. And she's holding onto it very tightly. And she pulls down the cloth covering her mouth. And she still speaks.
Telepathically.
Thank you. What do you think I am meant to do?
Hold up your end of the bargain. I'm here to make sure you do it.
Then I don't think you're a part of me.
I am and I'm not. I'm a part of a lot. A bridge, you might say. A liaison. After all, there are a lot of different parties involved. And I represent one of them.
I don't break promises.
Then you have nothing to worry about from me.
Quinn will look down at the body and then look back up. Nothing to worry about?
I could never hurt you after all. You're like a mother to me.
As can children not hurt their mothers?
I can't. I already tried.
When I am to do my part, then I will do my part. But don't get in the way.
I wouldn't dream of it.
You've already done it.
No, I haven't. These two. One of them was rude. The other one... was planning a betrayal. See, second generation. You project thoughts. I can read them.
Quinn backs away. If you don't want to be in my way, then I ask that you leave me alone. I don't want to cause a problem. This feels like you are making me cause a problem.
Very well. And their face morphs to become eyeless, mouthless, just black flesh. I won't use your face anymore. And the figure melts down into the building.
I think Quinn just watches. Just before it fully melts, I think you see Quinn pull out their dagger for just a second out of their pocket before they decide against it. They cover their mouth again, and they do the second part of what a part of them has already started, and they're going to take care of the bodies.
Not even a problem for you?
Once that's done, I think, well, Quinn will do what they're best at and act as if nothing happened. They will go back and they will not tell anyone.
Okay. Moving on from that scene, let's go over to Layla. What has Layla been doing?
I want to lay down. I'm tired.
We haven't even got to your day just started.
I was taking a nap for the entire rest of this episode. Bye.
Okay.
No, what the fuck just happened? I need 3 to 5 business days to process. What? Where am I? I want to go home, but I am home. What's going on?
You would be making preparations, however you see fit, for the coming of 2 guests, one of which being the head of the organization that was responsible for Rana's poisoning.
Yeah! Austros! Okay. Oh god, so many things. Okay, I feel like one of the things, because we already know that they like poison, is that Layla's gonna make sure she has every antidote known to her. And if she doesn't know it, she's gonna fucking look it up. She's gonna just be like, okay, this, and maybe make some poisons of her own, but this. And
Okay.
also grab just a lot of weapons.
So, in preparing this series of antidotes for various toxins, how many successes would you like to contribute to that? 1, 2, or 3?
How many did I have?
You have 8.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball in 3. Let's go.
So, go ahead and make a note that you have various antidotes. And as you are preparing them, I assume at some point you would be doing it in your room where you have your grouping of plants.
Yeah. Like Layla already has a bunch, so it's mainly like making sure, like for the lesser note, like it was really lucky she had the one she did have. So she's like, okay, definitely gotta have that. Gotta have a bunch of others because I doubt they'll use the same one twice. Trying to make sure she has like the rarer antidotes because she already has the common ones.
Fair enough. It's not long after that you hear a knock at your door.
Kind of hold out her cane and just walk to the door and open it.
Question: do you switch your cane into its other form?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Okay. Would you describe what your cane becomes?
I have a scythe. My cane gets taller and then just like magically a giant scythe part of it comes out.
That's so sick.
I know,
Yeah.
Hot.
Oh my god.
and I got a cape. I'm like badass, y'all. Like,
are you going to open the door?
yes.
Okay. Rana steps back. Whoa! Oh. What?
Hi.
Apologies.
Question: did Quinn ever say that there's another Quinn out there? Okay. Tell me something only Rana would know.
The first time that I encountered you, I slipped at the sight of you and fell ass over tea kettle, I believe is the phrase.
You did, and that was pretty fucking funny. Okay. She's gonna put her cane back in cane form. All right, come on in. I gotta close the door.
Okay. All right.
Locks the door, has multiple locks for her door, just like very worried constantly now that these people are coming to the tea shop. Just like, don't mind me, pulls out a bunch of keys. What's up?
I felt that I should tell you that I'm going to be more involved at a job.
Oh, where?
For my family.
Has Layla heard about Rana's family?
Oh, yes.
Has Knox and Knox forgot?
It could have been something that I would have brought up.
I don't think you have. Yes.
Yes. I haven't discussed their family
Oh, is that my headphones or does Sin sound weird?
No, it's in.
Okay.
Huh?
You sound
muffly.
yeah.
I haven't discussed their family as much.
Nope.
Huh?
You
Now
sound
better.
hold up the mic.
Pull.
Hold
do
up. You have to hold
Yes?
it up.
Oh, okay. Like do a sentence though.
That's so weird. I'm
Yeah,
getting
you
it
sound
on.
great now.
All right, now
You're
you're
good.
good. So just don't
Continue.
move.
Never move.
Ever.
Okay, we'll try. They are part of the Golden Gale family. And this would have been information that Layla would have known.
So Golden Gale, Clay Hand, what's the difference?
The
I thought
Golden Gale family is one of the lesser families within the city. They are typically known as patrons of the arts.
so. Okay, this has probably been explained and not just not processing. I thought the families were like Ember Seed, Silver Spring,
Yes.
and Rana was Clay Hand.
Oh, shoot. Rana is Clay Hand. I messed up my notes. Sorry.
Okay, I was just like, are we like, is this like a Vin Diesel like family kind of thing, or like?
Nope. I'm gonna put it in another spot because Clay Hand is his family. My bad.
Okay, I just. Hi, that's my foot. Hi.
No,
Sorry.
the Clay Hand family is
You're talking, I can hear you,
the
my cat.
third
My
most
headphones.
prominent family within the city. I apologize for the doggo in the background. But the Clayhan family is the primary contributors to the defense of the city.
Oh, those are two very different things. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Love that. Sorry, vibe check. Like, are we loving this or are we?
It seemed like what was best.
Oh, we're not loving this. What? Why are you doing it then? I'm gonna keep making stuff while we have this. Like, hey, do you want to like take a seat? Like, I'm gonna keep.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Sorry, multitasking, listening.
Rana takes a seat and watches you work. I have caused enough problems for you.
Sorry, what?
I thought it would be best if I made myself scarce.
You got stabbed.
I feel I should stick to what I'm good at.
You're good with me.
You say that, but your life is getting more complicated. And I've heard rumors.
About what? Say it.
That the Silver Spring family is looking for you. And one more person coming in and out of the tea shop that was at one point a known associate could cause problems for you.
So you're leaving what, for me?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. Do not use me as an excuse for you leaving me. I've had enough people leave. I just didn't think you'd be one of them.
I very much do not want to go.
Then don't. Problem solved.
I'm confused. I thought I was not welcome here.
Why would you think you're not welcome here?
Perhaps you should have a conversation with Astros.
God damn it, Astros. Hazel's mad about this.
Hazel is not impressed.
Hazel is like, no, you do. Okay, can you get down? Like, I'm kind of in the middle of something. I know. Okay, go away now. Love you. Okay.
After all, I don't want to be on her bad side.
So you're leaving because Alstros was scary. Alstros is scary if you don't make her tea right. Alstros is scary if it's 2 o'clock on a Thursday and you breathe heavily. Alstros, like, I love Alstros. Alstros is a very important and big part of my life. They're just sometimes can be scary. You kind of, it comes with the territory.
Okay. So at this point, we will introduce a mechanic, an unexpected check within a sequence.
Okay.
It is up to you if you would like to do this, but you could attempt a social check at this point.
Oh, God. Sure. Wait, why?
So, how this works, you spend 1 success from your pool of successes to roll a different skill. Okay?
It has to be social.
You would be down to 4 successes remaining.
It has to be social.
Huh?
Does it have to be social?
It would for this, yes.
Can't just charm them with my autistic riz.
I apologize. Maybe in the 1.0 release, we will have the autistic Riz skill.
It's a bonus mechanic.
All right. Oh God. We still have another 2 hours. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll social.
Okay. I got 1 success.
Okay. 1 success in this situation is good enough. It's a relatively minor check. Julie, you don't think that I'm unwelcome?
No, I think that I mean I don't know what else to have said, but it's a lot's been happening and you were stabbed and I was crying and a lot was happening and maybe Alstos doesn't, but I want you here.
You do?
Yes?
They take a step forward. Julie.
Yes? I'm confused why you're confused.
Sometimes I don't know until you say something that it's how you feel. I've been afraid to tell you how I feel.
How do you feel?
They put their dominant hand out in front of you in like a I feel that you are central to my life, and that being without you would be like not living at all.
Oh, that's... Oh. Okay. And you were gonna leave? That doesn't... You do understand how that doesn't make sense, right?
I thought I'd caused you enough problems.
You got stabbed. That wasn't your fault. I mean, maybe don't turn around when someone has a knife to you. But also, oh my God, you were gonna work defense? You can't even... No, I don't want you to leave me. I didn't think things could get better until I met you.
suppose I'll have to stay.
I mean, you don't have to do anything you don't want.
True. You don't have to do anything. But may I kiss you?
Yes.
I did not pick up.
Doc said yes.
Okay.
Or Layla, I have too many names for not me.
And they do lean forward and kiss you.
Hey. That's not
We
what
did it, guys. We got smooches.
Okay. It's at this point that I'll say Austros is coming back from where Tutes. And I think it would be best for Austros to meet up with Shaw, as Shaw is coming upstairs from the metal dragon debacle, let's call it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Shall look a little more twitchy than normal.
probably a little twitchy, a little tired, a little limp.
Ja, dear.
Hey, Austros.
What did you do?
So, I had a little drink. I met a metal dragon. I also met a woman. She never told me her name.
Sha, dear. I've had a lot of problems today with people not giving me the information I need in the right order. You
Okay.
had tea.
Yes.
You went on Vision Quest.
Yeah, that's a great name for that.
Where did you go?
So, and he's
Short
gonna
answer.
lean in and say, I think that, or I thought that there might have been a safe place involving my parents, and
Okay.
so I decided to go there, and it's like robot land. There's just technology everywhere. There was a metal dragon, which after I touched hands with the woman, turned into a bird with snowy
Oh.
chest.
Was the metal dragon not real, or was the bird not real?
I think the metal dragon was real, and then I saw the fake, or I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, bird, big fucking bird.
Yes, she referred to the bird as the elder.
The elder.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What did you speak to the elder?
Yes, I talked with the elder and I apologized, and then I touched the snowy part, and then I hurt and came back.
Did you apologize because you tried to touch the snowy part without permission first?
Yes, I didn't know it was a real bird. I thought it was
No,
a statue.
that's fair. That's fair. But it let you touch it,
Yes.
and then you came back here.
Yeah, and I'm feeling very tired and hurt, a little bit hurt.
It hurt you.
For the record, when you go back to remember this event now, you have two memories. One is, as you remembered, touching the chest feathers of the bird. The other is the dragon looming over you and breathing fire from its nostrils into your hand.
Oh. So I think the bird was nice, but the dragon wasn't about it. And so the dragon breathed fire on me.
Sha, my darling boy.
Yes, Alstros?
Please don't ever drink the tea without supervision again. 1.
I'm sorry.
2. No, don't apologize. You've done nothing wrong. This is why we make rules, because someone has done something that earns the making of a rule. Right. 2. Perhaps. Just perhaps. Don't touch things.
But I got permission.
You did, but you tried to touch it first.
That's true.
Yes.
That's
It was a big shiny dragon / big snowy pretty bird, and you tried to touch it
yeah.
without knowing who it was, what it was, and whether or not it would eat your face.
That's true. I just thought it would feel a little cold, a little chilly, a little soothing.
Yes. I'm not mad. I'm not even disappointed. This is just a moment where I have a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
We all do. And now I have to consider that there might be a giant bird / dragon coming to eat you.
Oh.
Do you see my dilemma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told that woman my name, too.
Your real name? Did you give a moniker of any kind, or did you say your real name? Do you remember the employment contract you signed?
Vaguely.
Do you remember rule number 1?
I do remember that I'm not supposed to talk about Layla.
Yes, that's rule number 2. Rule number 1 is do not tell strangers your name. Your real name. You gave a fake name.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's all right. Everyone makes a mistake.
I've made a lot of mistakes the last couple days.
Isis is just going to take... She's very short and very, like, grandmotherly looking. And she's just going to reach up on your little face and cup your cheeks. Go find Danny and help... Or I'm looking at Danny, sorry. Go find Quinn and help her with anything she needs.
Okay.
What a squeaky told you.
Will do.
That's Quinn, don't worry about it.
And just do me a favor when our guests arrive. Yes, Mark, I took it. Don't talk to them.
All right.
And if they talk to you, respond with hand gestures and nods and shakes. Okay? Can you do that for me? All right.
All of the animal interruptions tonight.
And she'll just pat you on the cheek. It's okay, lad. We're going to work around it. I'm only a little concerned.
Okay.
We'll talk about it after the meeting. Unless, of course, anything to do with it comes up before the meeting, and then I want to know right then.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Off you go. Oh, help, Quinn.
Quinn, where are you?
Okay.
Marco Polo.
With that, what I'm going to do is kind of do a Blades in the Dark type thing,
Ooh.
where you will have opportunities to spend the successes that you have if things come up that you want to specifically have prepared for. But we will move into the present, which is a week after. There's only one thing that I want to make sure of with Alstro specifically, and that's, do you have another question for Where to Taste?
Do I find out what the fuck Mara is?
Fair. Good question.
You gave me a quest.
So, just like with Layla, you would have to spend a dominant success to roll another skill. Let me see. You would be able to roll either intimidation, leadership, or social for this roll.
Oh, they got options.
Interesting. And I could burn luck on it if I need it.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to roll a leadership. You said what, a social or a leadership?
Leadership, social, or intimidation.
Ironically, Austros can only roll 1 dice in intimidation, so that's not... I know. Giggle to yourselves. We're going to roll... You know, social and leadership are the same thing, so it doesn't really matter?
No.
Okay. I got 5 dice. Let's find out. Holy shit. I got 2 9s, a 10, and a 4 and a 2, but 2 9s and a 10.
Okay. Since this is an individual skill roll, and you got a 10 on it, you would be able to change something about the scene if you so desire.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
now, what I will describe for you is that in the process of finding out this information, you see a couple of different soldiers' accounts of what Mara thought when she was defending the gate. And one of those accounts was a creature that had the ability to change its space in time. They described it as looking as if it teleported around.
What's the other one?
The other account is of a creature that was wreathed in pure flame. This creature was capable of decimating an entire unit on its own. When that creature attacked, the only surviving member of Mara's unit was Mara.
Was she suddenly on the other side of it?
There are conflicting accounts for how she defeated this creature.
Either one of them?
One of them is something like she appeared behind it suddenly. The other talks about it being dark of night, difficult to discern in the heat of battle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I get to change something about that?
Yes. A small detail of the scene.
To make it true.
Yes.
The two soldiers, were they from the same unit or were they from different units?
Different units.
Do I hear this before or after I talk to Shah?
We can say after.
After I just heard him tell me a story about how he touched someone's hand and suddenly could see two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't know how to phrase this. I would like to make it true. That Mara fought both creatures, but also was one of the creatures. Or no, Mara fought both creatures and was both creatures. She was the thing wreathed in flame, fighting the thing teleporting. And it was just people's perceptions on either side of what they saw. Small detail.
Okay.
Big ramification.
Fair enough.
Okay.
The accounts differ to a great degree, depending on which side of the battlefield it came from.
Mm-hmm.
It's questionable as to what occurred. But there are accounts of Mara both wreathed in flame and teleporting herself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We love a fucking doppelganger in this game.
You don't say.
And I am a doppelganger. I'm kidding.
Okay. I will get that information. How many successes did I have to burn to get that, by the way?
Just one.
Okay. What does burning more get me? I have 7.
If you would like to burn additional successes, you would be able to track down one of the soldiers.
Done. How many do I have left?
You would have 4 left.
Cool.
Give me a soldier boy.
Sorry, Danny. Nox did it first.
So
I'm aware.
you are able to track down one of the surviving soldiers of that fight. It is a woman named Gertrude.
Mm-hmm.
She has retired from the service and owns a small antique store.
Oh, I've bought a tea set or 3 from her, I'm sure.
Sure. What can I do for you?
Hello, Gertie.
I've told you not to call me that.
Sorry, Gertrude. Hello, dear. I heard a wild story, and I would like some confirmation on what it can't be true. It just can't be true. I heard a story about I forgot Mara's last name. What is Mara's last name?
Mara Fairfell.
I heard a story about the day that Mara Fairfell fell, and I have got to know. I heard that she was like wreathed in flame and then popping all over the place, but that can't be true. But I heard you saw it for sure. You've got to tell me.
I have long been forbidden talking about that day.
Forbidden up here, or
She goes to the shop door and closes it, locking it, turning it to a closed sign. Come back with me.
Well, right.
You go back to an area where Gertrude does a lot of refurbishing of different antiques. You see sanding sets, other restoration tools. And she takes a seat at her workbench. I was threatened under pain of death to never reveal what happened that day.
Well, come on, Gertrude.
Mara turned on her unit.
Did she now?
The creatures described. She seemed as them both.
Attacking everyone at the gate.
Yes.
Soldiers she was meant to protect. Wow. Hero of the fucking city after all. How did you survive? Not many days.
She couldn't have.
No, you. How did you survive?
Oh. I scrambled into an old aqueduct.
Huh. Smart.
I survived the night and came back. There were 3 of us. Only one left alive now.
You need to come to the tea shop and stay for a few days.
Why? Why are you bringing this up?
You need to take the Undercity to the tea shop and stay a few days. No, take the Overcity, it's safer. I saw her. She was in my shop.
No.
And you know the rules of the shop. You know the rules of the city. She couldn't do anything. But she was there. Laid my own eyes on her.
No, that's not possible.
Gertrude, it is possible. I would not lie to you. I've known you too damned long.
If she is still alive, then no one is safe.
Yeah, no, I'm getting that.
After she says that,
damn it.
Gertrude bursts into flame. There's a scream.
I have I can do fire magic. Can I rip that flame off of her?
You can attempt.
Okay, what am I rolling?
You would be rolling dominance.
And I'm spending a stress point to do this.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Sim, can you do me a favor?
Hey guys, I haven't cast a spell yet.
You got it.
Okay, when it says bonus 7, how many dice am I rolling?
You would roll 7.
Okay.
Sam, can you do me a favor?
And this will be a high difficulty check.
Sam, check your Twitch chat for like 2 seconds. I need you to the mod part of your Twitch chat for 2 seconds.
Oh.
Did you do good?
Oh.
Was that a good gasp?
Oh.
What's going on?
Either the dice have betrayed her or they have given her a delightful gift, and I can't tell which.
Well, I did roll 3 once, but I also rolled
Oh.
4 10s.
Holy
the panic I felt.
Okay.
Because I saw those ones hit first, and I was like, ah!
So, there's a combination of things that are going to happen.
Did I win?
Did
Are you winning, son?
You failed the check,
With 4 10s?
but you get to tell me what happens next because you have narrative control.
Oh, shit.
Because you get narrative control with 3 10s.
Oh, that I do.
What did they
Right.
do to not fail?
Did I need 5? Did I need 5?
You would have needed 10 successes.
And I could only roll 7 dice!
I'm aware.
You bitch. You bitch.
You are level 1 characters facing off
you
against
bitch.
the most powerful beings in the city.
Wait, you rolled 4 10s?
I did roll 4 10s.
And that's 8 successes? Don't you have luck?
I can luck will only bump 1 up.
Ah!
I rolled 3
Ah,
1s.
we're so
Yeah.
So fucking close.
Oh,
All right,
really?
fine. Fine. Okay, I think about this. I think because I'm pretty sure ice just is basically immune to being burned. And so she reaches into the fire to literally like pull it off of her. And I think it singes her, which has not happened ever in her goddamn life. And I think she whips around to look at her hand and sees Mara standing behind her.
There is nothing that you would be capable of doing that would stop me. I am coming, and if you look into me more, I will make sure that your shop is the next thing I burn down.
So fucking dramatic. Everyone thought you were dead. I was just checking on why you weren't. You think I care that you're this? This is fine. You keep threatening me as if I'm trying to be threatening to you. I'm just trying to get information. You could be a little more forthcoming.
You could have asked.
Would you have told me?
Ask your question.
What are you?
On that day, when I ceased to be human, I took the form of what I knew best.
Elaborate. You fought a lot of shit in your life.
I am, and will always be, one of the fair.
And the fair fell.
That is what we become when we transcend. That is what will bring an end to that gate.
And what happens to everyone on the other side of it, huh?
Some of them will transcend. Some of them will be fodder. It's not up to me to sort them out.
But you'll open the gate for the ones that will.
Yes.
All right. I feel like you're expecting a reaction from me that you didn't get.
She still breathes. You have time. If you
I
wish.
can't carry her. Do your blinky shit and take us to my house.
I don't actually teleport.
You're still faster than I am and you can stop time. Come on.
I'd prefer to watch you struggle.
Not the first time I've heard someone say that to me, Dan. Didn't end well for him either. I divorced him.
I want to see what you are capable of. I know what I'm capable of.
Well, now you're just flirting.
We'll see.
Will we? I'm flattered.
And Mara disappears.
Crazy bitch. Anyway. Oh. There are street urchins everywhere, yeah?
Yeah.
I will flag a couple down. Dearies, I need you to run to the tea shop. You know the one, Potentia. I need you to get Shah, and I need you to get Miss Layla. And if and if there's a tall buff lady there with Layla, I need that one too. And I need you to get them here as fast as possible. And there's free meals in it for a week for you if you do it quickly.
To spare us the moments of everything going down, you would be able to save Gertrude's life.
She lives in the house now. I've adopted another duckling.
After you almost got this one killed.
My fault. She burst into flame. Where's the page?
So,
I will give you 2 teas after that. You can skip to something else first.
sorry. After that, you would have discovered what Mara is. You would be able to take that information to where to taste, if you would so choose.
I will take the information to their teachers as Dr. Pepper is delivered.
To protect yourself, from one of the fair, you would need the blood of a guardian.
How much blood do I need to protect the entire shop so that even if all of Queensgate burns, everyone inside it stays standing?
You would need to line the bottoms of the doors and each window to protect it from that grand destruction.
Would it work underground as well?
Yes.
Refresh my memory, Guardians are what Virtutus is?
Yes.
And I did get some of his blood last time.
Yes.
Did I get enough to do that?
You did. It would take about half of what you have.
Okay. Thank you, Virtutus. You might want to hide from her, by the way. She seems to blink around and listen to everyone's conversations.
The fair are not capable of being here.
Good to know. How are you babysitting?
I think that's a good place to stop that scene.
Are we leaving my child with this?
Yeah.
No way.
Marigold and Virtutus Adventures.
Oh my god.
Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead.
So,
Ah!
we're going to fast forward a bit to the conference.
Going to break, or are we going straight?
Yeah,
You're
we taking a
going
break?
to break.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. I'm just
Say
going to
Julio.
do the description of Aldrich, and then we will go to break after that.
Great.
Question for the class. 2 of them, really quick. Sorry. 1. Fuck. No. If we keep so successes, we have them still.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
If let's say Shaw wants to do something, but Matt's out, can I give my successes?
Oh yeah, this is kind of a group pool.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
2. Who's Aldrich? Who's that?
Aldrich.
Aldrich is the head of the Red Cage.
Oh, that bitch. Okay.
So, you are in the day of the meeting and coming into the Underholm side of the tea shop is Aldrich Underholm, the head of the Red Cage. Aldrich Underholm is a towering masculine individual, over 6.5 feet tall, with long stone gray hair and a well-kept beard. He wears red plate armor with black leather trim and the symbol of the Red Cage across his broad chest, while his stomach is as large as his personality. Aldrich's face is consistently twisted into a crooked smile, and his face bears the wrinkles of a lifetime of laughter. Aldrich's right ear was cut off in a battle long ago, and he wears a mechanical device for hearing where it once was. A large blade is strapped to Aldrich's back that is crafted from a great stone, large enough that many would struggle to lift the blade, let alone swing it. Aldrich smells of cloves and charcoal, and he carries a pewter pipe in his mouth everywhere he goes. As Aldrich comes in and the meeting is about to begin, we will go to break and be back in about 10 or 15 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. as we come back in, we have our group assembled as Aldrich has arrived from the Red Cage. And Mara is coming in as well from the Undercity side.
Mm-hmm.
Just something that you had known.
Mm-hmm.
When you are bringing them in, is there anything beyond what you had said off screen that you would like to say to Aldrich?
No. Other than a hello, dear.
Hello. It's been too long.
Don't smile at me like that, you prat. Get inside.
Good to see you too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotta go.
I'd like to make a note. I think if Ostrus would have approved that Quinn wants to have had a set of boxes ready for people to put their weapons in.
Yes, Kaistrus would so very much approve of this.
Then Quinn is the one who is standing sort of near the entrance and will, like, without words, would like point at people's weapons and then point at a box, at a separate box for each individual.
And just to be clear, Sin, this meeting is taking place downstairs.
Yes.
But the upstairs is also warded all the fuck with the blood.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And Aldrich kind of takes his sword and sets it to the side because it's larger than any of the boxes that you had prepped. Sorry. I should have known.
Don't make a joke about how big your sword is. Go sit down.
And he'll walk in to the conference room. And then, a few minutes later, Mara comes in. I see. You've made preparations.
What? Of course I did. What do you mean? Put your weapons in the box and go sit down.
She is actually not carrying any. And she does reveal, like, different pouches where she could be, but they are all empty.
Yeah, but you're never unarmed. I get the feeling. All right, go. And I'll just look to Quinn and make, like, just.
You look at Quinn and you see Quinn is staring at Mara. like
snap in front of her face.
I guess canonically, this is the first time that Quinn has seen Mara.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, we discussed off stream. Did Rana take Marigold for a field trip?
Yeah.
If that's the case, they are both wearing little vials of guardian blood. And Marigold has been told that if a big lady in red armor who smells like leather and lavender comes anywhere near her, she is to throw the blood all over herself and we'll clean her up later.
Also, canonically, don't we not know about Verity?
Nope.
So now Rana and Marigold know Christmas stones.
No, they all he said was that they couldn't enter there, which means Rana just has to go there. Whether Vertutes chooses to reveal himself is up to him. He could use a friend. Marigold's adorable.
We'll deal with that later.
Thank you.
So, Mara and Aldrich are sitting in the conference room. Aldrich has 2 guards with him. Says, "My apologies, I usually wouldn't travel with an entourage, but 2 of my lieutenants were killed last week. Can't be too." And Mara just smiles at him. While this conversation between them is taking place, you notice that slowly they start to be softer and softer until only Aldrich can hear what Mara is saying, and only Mara can hear what Aldrich is saying. At that point, is there anything that you would like to do?
Quinn will, I think, notices that and will go to Ostros first. And in Ostros's mind she will hear all the doors and windows are ready. Except for one, like you said. I can't hear you.
You're gone.
I cannot understand the blinky light. I had myself muted. So, to be clear, when I signaled when Mara got here, it was to tell you to go ahead and close it behind her. So we can retcon that if necessary. I may not have made that clear. That's my bad.
No, it's okay. Then Quinn would have done that. Would have been done that then.
Yeah.
Then cool. Then instead, I think Quinn will instead actually we'll instead yeah, they're that person. They're just gonna walk up to them because they're just having a private conversation in a meeting. And so gonna walk up to the both of them and will just very lightly, with just the blankest look on her face, just like poke at both of their sleeves, essentially.
Okay.
Poking at both of
Mara and
Oh, to be clear, they are across the room from each other. What is happening is Mara is controlling the airflow, making the sound waves, controlling them so that the communications only go between Aldrich and Mara.
Well, then I'm going to Mara because I don't. Yeah. So then, between the two, then Quinn would go poke at Mara.
Can I help you?
And in her mind, then she'd hear, "Is something wrong?"
No, nothing is. Everything is going as expected.
Usually for meetings that we are called for, we are then involved in them.
No, you're not involved. This is merely the space where the meeting is taking place.
Hmm.
You are inconsequential.
Oh. Would you like any tea?
Yes.
And then from still standing where they are, Quinn will look over to what's his name?
Aldrich.
Aldrich. And in his mind, he will here, would you like some tea?
No, that'll be all right.
Hmm.
Never could stand the taste of tea.
Bro, you're in
Have
a
you
tea
had
shop.
our tea though?
Oh, he's had the tea. He's still a prat.
I think then Quinn will go, but I think Quinn just goes towards Shaw because I feel like Quinn does not trust to make tea for this important person. And so we'll say, that one wants tea.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get on it. And Shaw is gonna lean in and be like, I think you're plenty consequential.
No.
Quinn like lights up.
Aww.
You're
And I'll
also
go work on some
consequential.
tea.
Quinn will stick by Shaw. Quinn will watch.
Would you like to use any of your profession successes for this process?
Oh, to make tea for Mara?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to. I want to, out of spite, I'm gonna make it so good that Aldrich is gonna be like, "Oh man, I could really use some tea."
So
That's my boy.
there are several medicinal effects that could be had within the tea. Is there anything that you would like to do with that?
I would ask her, because trying to put best foot forward as the sole owner of the tea shop.
Of course.
He is gonna walk up to Mara and say, "Pardon me, as the well, as the lead tea maker here, I would like to check, and if he sees Layla doing gestures, Shah's gonna be like, you know, as I would like to know if there are any aches and pains or any things that have been bothering you lately, because we do have various medicinal herbs and the like that we could incorporate into the tea in case perhaps you haven't been sleeping well, or maybe you might have suffered from some soreness somewhere. We have all of that.
You really
Me?
do pride yourself in your work, don't you?
Of course.
Why don't you just get me something with lavender?
I'm on it. It'll be the best lavender you've ever had.
Why did that sound slightly threatening?
I hope she was threatened.
So, the meeting continues for a while. They are speaking back and forth. When all of a sudden you see Aldrich make a motion to, as if he wants to speak to the room. Excuse me.
Yes.
I need a moment.
There's a private room over there.
Very well. Alstros, would you join me, please?
This better not be a come on, Aldrich. We are done with that. She'll follow him.
You ever feel like sometimes we know too much?
That just doesn't really have boundaries. Like,
So,
just share.
in a private room, Aldrich takes a piece of paper.
A private room, and I will drip a little blood along the door as soon as it closes.
That's fine. Aldrich writes, "You can't contain her."
I'll write back. What do you propose then?
An associate of mine will be coming soon.
Who?
I can't say that.
This is all being written back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not inclined to let people I don't know into the shop, Aldrich.
Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire.
I swear to everything that's holy, if you're inviting a demon over for tea, you need to tell me now.
Not a demon. Just someone powerful enough to match Mar.
And who says letting them in doesn't help her plan to open the goddamn gate?
It is possible. But she plans to kill you.
Of course she does. She's not stupid. And neither am I.
Regardless of our differences, I am still fond of you.
Piss off. Of course you are. Now, if you could, quit putting hits out on people I do like, by the way.
What are you talking about?
What's Rana's last name?
Rana Clayhan.
The clay hand.
That wasn't me.
Then who was it?
I tried to find out, but the person who did it is dead.
Who did it?
One of my lieutenants. Not under my orders.
Oh, Danny. Did she tell us about that?
Sorry, homie.
Okay. I have my ways. I will find out one way or another. Guardian plot. Keeps the Fae out. Don't kill any of them. Make bargains for it. And I'll shove a vial of it under his armor.
I came prepared.
Well, now you're doubly so. My life is going to flash before my eyes and I'm just going to be exhausted. She's trapped in here with us. Not the other way around. Now the question is, are we going to walk out of this room and your men are going to be dead?
No. They won't be.
Audric, did you make a deal?
Not with Mara.
Audric, did you make a deal?
I did what I had to do.
What did you do?
I made sure that certain interested parties knew that Mara was alive.
And now she's trapped in here.
You hear the door to the undercity side of the shop get forced off of its hinges.
Does the bloodline, has that been secured and soaked into the ground? It's not going to... Okay, cool. I'm going to toss the door open and step out with my arms crossed, looking pissed.
And it is at that point that you will see person walking into the shop is Lydia Silverspring.
Mommy.
So this time it's Alstros's fault and not Rana's. I'm just putting that out there.
To be fair, how the fuck was I gonna know? Rana should know better, at least, to not spread family business around. I didn't know the fuck was going on here.
Quinn would have rushed outside, by the way, like the second they heard the door be slammed open, with their hand on their dagger, which by the way they didn't put in a box. they kept
Oh yeah,
that
Layla
on.
has her cane on her.
We are all armed.
Layla has her cane on her, a knife in her brocket, and like probably
Yeah.
every episode, baby, put it in there, just like the knife. Anyways, and then probably another one because she has actual pockets, so she probably has like another one just fancy to shop with. Don't stab yourself.
So, Lydia walks in. And behind her come 3 plant creatures.
Hey!
They are as tall as humans and made of vines and moss.
Where is everybody, real quick?
Can I ask a question really quick?
Huh?
Are these the ones that are these the the creatures that are in the catacombs?
They are similar, but are not those creatures.
Okay.
If possible, Quinn would have been in the immediately gone outside to So it's like, if possible, Quinn would have been in front of this lady right now, and these plants.
Where's Shaw? Is Shaw still making tea in a corner?
I imagine that after having served the tea, Shaw would be kind of next to Mara, so that if her cup seems to be a little empty, he'll just
When you say next, I need a foot distance here, please.
like I could touch her shoulder, that close.
Okay, hostage number 1.
I
love that.
Why would you say that?
Because I can see Sin's face. Okay. And then where is
Layla is, I'm gonna say in between Shaw and Quinn.
Okay. So
probably a little bit closer to Shaw because Quinn can take care of us.
Yeah. I love how we're all must protect Shaw as if Shaw isn't very capable.
Yeah, it's not that Shaw's not capable. We just worry.
We just worry.
We just care.
Okay. I will throw open the door, looking pissed. Lydia Silverspring comes in with plant creatures into my goddamn house, uninvited. I will just point at Shaw. Shaw, tea service is over.
All right.
And then I will point at all 3 of them and tell them to come to me. We are not getting in the middle of this. Fuck no.
Okay.
We will slowly move back.
So, I would like to specify what is your specific goal in this situation.
Stay out of the fucking way.
Okay.
Until such time as I choose a side.
Okay. Are there any goals that would be different from that within the group? Or is stay out of the way the goal of the day?
Danny?
You got some Shaw?
I have a question.
Go for it.
So, where Mara's sitting, is there a place where she could set down the teacup?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll do a little bow before I start walking over with just the kettle. Yeah, I'm good.
I guess right now Quinn's objective is gonna be more just do what Ostro says, because hopefully this is just all what Ostro's planned. No, well, in Quinn's mind, they're thinking, "Oh, surely this is part of the plan that Ostro just wouldn't tell me about." So
It was something Austros, and by that I mean Cassidy, considered might happen.
Mm.
And I am prepared to deal with it, but it was not the plan.
Quinn will come back, but Quinn will stay in front, relatively in front of you three, with their hands still holding their dagger chain thing, ready, ready, at like throw arcing position at any point. Yeah.
Okay. So
that's how this is all going to go wrong. Sen.
A couple of things will happen. What I would like all of you to do is to make either a movement, subtlety, or awareness roll.
I'll do something.
Okay.
Can there be literally anything else?
What do you think you would like to use in this instance?
I'm reading. There's a lot of things to choose from.
Sin.
Yeah.
Can I ask if I've recovered my stress from
Yes.
the okay, cool.
Okay. Hear me out, Sin. Assistance or leadership.
Okay. Fair enough. I will let you make a leadership roll at -1 dice.
Still better than any of the other options.
Fair.
Okay. So everybody's making these rolls?
Yep. Everybody will make the roll.
All right. Here we go, guys. All 4 of us.
Yeah.
Knox?
Oh, I made mine. I did awareness. I got a 10 and a 7.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh, these dice. How you tease.
Oh, someone did good.
I got it.
How did Shaw do?
Oh, yeah.
All right. The first 2 did not look great because they were it was a 1, and then I was like, "Oh, wait, the second one, I thought it was a 1. It's a 7." And then I got 2 8s, a 9, and a 10.
Oh!
So a total of 6 successes.
I got a 9, an 8, and a 7.
Okay.
Let's go.
So 3 successes for you. How about what?
Yeah.
2? Okay.
Okay.
I rolled 7.
So everyone was able to make at least 2 successes.
Yeah.
So what is going to happen? From Mara, there is an expulsion of fire that covers the room that she is in. Lydia extinguishes the flames with water. And the plant monsters stay in a formation around Lydia. However, when Lydia extinguishes the flames, it moves over the blood seals.
Hold on.
Okay.
This little room had one entrance. but we blocked every doorway. So the little room she's in, she can now do her shit out of. But
Yes.
she's got more seals to worry about. Okay, just check it.
It is, as this fight is looking as if it's going to come to a head, that we will stop for this evening.
Oh, snap.
Fuck me running. Okay.
We'll have to find out what happens on our next episode of Queensgate Chronicles. Thank you to our lovely audience for joining us.
Yeah.
Be sure to stick around so we can show some love to a friend in the community. Our art for this series was commissioned from Neptune_Miss. Our theme music is Journey to the Far Lands by Stream Beats. And our cast is about to remind you who they are and where you can find them next. Starting with Cass.
With me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, hi guys. I have been Cass, aka Yoda, or Yoda Almighty. You can mostly find me on Discord, but I do lurk on Blue Sky occasionally. I will be back on your screens tomorrow, finishing out my part of the Old Gods of Appalachia mini-series running on Lost Caravan. It will become a full series later this summer. I will unfortunately not be a part of it, but the next two, the 4th and the 18th, you can catch me over there. And then on Thursday, we are premiering God Complex over on Entropy Emporium, or Buddy JT's channel. It is a Girl by Moonlight game set in the far future. We are going to be piloting mechs made out of the husks of dead gods. And it's gonna be so good. And then I will be back on Lost Caravan for part 2 to our Beacon one-shot we ran that went, I believe, straight to YouTube back in April. And then on Sunday, Sin will be torturing me once again over with Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse. I may be late to that game. Unclear. We shall see. There were smooches at the end of the last game. It's fine. And then the following Thursday on the 13th, I will be over on Live from the Apocalypse, playing in Redacted. My character is dead? ? It is a horror game. And then I will be back on Lost Caravan running. I stepped on a squeaker. Running part 2 that my cast bullied me into of Outgunned over getting a part 2. I feel like we're gonna end up with a monthly one-shot of this game of our spy game. The Outgunned is a fantastic system. You play on Yahtzee rules. You are looking for number of matching dice, and the motherfuckers didn't fail a single roll last game, so now I've got to make it harder for them. It's gonna be great. And I've got other things coming up at the end of the month, but that's ways off. So I will pop on over. Do I get to pick, Sin, or are you telling me where to go next? I get to pick.
You pick.
Danny.
Like I sensed it, like I felt it in my spirit, but it was just like I was like hoping. I'm just joking. Hi, I'm Danny. Danny's Corner. Today I played Quinn, who is ready to stab somebody. Just like a part of them, I guess, did the 2 other people. Oh, would you look at that? You can find me online everywhere at Danny's Corner on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter at Animated Pizza, though my display name is Danny's Corner. That is Animated Pizza, don't question it. You can, for other TTRPG stuff, I don't know, actually, I've been real busy, and I don't know what I'm doing in life, so I usually just say on Twitter what I'm doing, so the best place is to follow me on my Twitter, and I usually announce what I'm doing over there. I do a lot of stuff. I draw. I do other roleplay stuff on my Twitch. I play games. I do other stuff allegedly. You'll have to find out. And thank you for listening. I'm gonna throw it over to you, Matt. Yippee.
Thank you very much. I'm Matt. I've been Ja this evening. And y'all can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. The next stream I'll be a part of is on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It is the first Pride stream of this year for Chaotic Wholesome, so I'm super pumped for that. I hope y'all will come by, raise some money for a good cause, and I'm just so jazzed to be back here. I've missed y'all so much. Y'all are amazing to play with. Thank you so much, and I'll lob it over to Nox.
I got it. Hi everyone, my name is Nox Skidos. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and today I was playing Layla Silver Spring, who also uses she, her, hers, and I'm not in anything else, and I no longer use Twitter. So you can find me here next month, and I'll throw it over to Sim.
Okay, that brings it on back to me. I am Synthetic. You can find me asynthetic20 on Twitter or synthetic20 on Blue Sky. On Thursday this week, I am going to be over on Nerds with Dice with Danny, doing our next episode of Iron Sworn the Valley. And then on the 9th and the 11th, I'm going to be over on Singularity Roleplay. The 11th is going to be apparently our finale of Gay Camp, which I kept making the joke that if we kept going, we would eventually, because Meg said it was going to have the finale in June, but they never said which June. So it started last June, and
wow.
looks like we're finishing this June. The meme
Long
comes full
game.
circle. And that's it for what I'm thinking about. We are going to send a raid over to Indoor Adventures. So have a good night, everybody.